How's it going, everybody? If you are a resident here in Michigan and you have an auto insurance policy, then this video is for you. If you've thought about shopping your auto insurance this year, or maybe you've already done so, then you are definitely not alone. A recent study done by J.D. Power found that 57% of consumers have shopped their auto insurance in the past year, which is an all-time high. And this is definitely understandable because rates have gone up a ton over the past few years, but there's definitely a right and wrong way to go about trying to find better pricing and coverage. So today I wanted to discuss how I would recommend going about that as an independent insurance agent. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Brian. I'm an independent insurance agent based here in the state of Michigan, Metro Detroit specifically, and I work with businesses on their commercial insurance programs, as well as helping families and individuals with their personal insurance, their home, their auto insurance as well. My goal with this channel is to pass on a little bit of educational information to you so that you can make more informed decisions around your insurance, and then overall, help answer any questions that you might have. So let's get into it, and before we get too far into the video, I do want to invite you to subscribe to the channel, and if you find this video helpful, useful, anything like that, please feel free to like, share, pass it along with anyone else as well. So first, the main reason that most people will look to shop their auto insurance is that their rates are high. The actual costs for insurance companies have gone up, so their rates are reflecting that. And it's mainly the claims costs. Everything from the increased cost to repair a vehicle. Medical costs have obviously gone up. And then the legal fees whenever there's a lawsuit that involves the insurance company. These are all things that have increased in recent years. So if you maybe did see a big increase and you haven't had any claims, you haven't had any tickets recently, you might be wondering, did your agent do something wrong? Did you do something wrong within your insurance company system that you're not aware of? But that's not necessarily the case. Again, rates have just gone up. But it definitely could be worth reviewing your options and seeing what's out there. Now, when it comes to actually shopping your insurance, there are really two main ways that people will go about it. One is going to be working with an independent agent, and then the other would be working with a captive insurance agent. A captive insurance agent would be somebody who works with State Farm or Allstate or another company similar to that. They represent one single company, and sometimes they do actually have really great rates, but then you are just limited to their options that they offer. Then independent agents like myself, we partner with multiple insurance companies. So if you're ever in a situation where one insurance carrier's rates randomly spike, we can look at other options for you. And I'll be the first to admit that independent insurance agents don't always have the lowest rates. Sometimes captive insurance options can be lower, but when you do have access to multiple solid, very competitive insurance companies, it can make the shopping process a little bit simpler and more efficient. So if you don't work with an independent agent yet, it definitely could be worth considering. So now, how exactly do you go about shopping the right way? First is going to be to get your actual insurance declaration pages. This will serve as your guide to make sure that you are getting the same or better coverage than what you currently have. Because the last thing you want is to drop important coverages just to maybe save a couple bucks. And then step two is to know what is actually important to you, whether it is truly just getting better pricing or you're looking at better coverage or better service options. Because again, make sure that you are simply not just chasing the cheapest rate and cutting corners on certain coverages just to get that lower rate. And then step three, no matter what insurance company you're working with, make sure to ask about certain discounts that they have available. Nearly every company out there will have a discount if you decide to bundle your home insurance with them. This can provide a significant discount. And even if you don't own a home, adding a renter's policy can reduce the rate quite a bit as well. Or potentially look at adjusting certain deductibles like your collision or comprehensive deductibles if that's something you're comfortable with, because raising those can definitely reduce your premium. And now for some mistakes to avoid. Try not to shop your insurance too much, because history with one insurance company definitely matters, and it can help keep your rates more stable over time. And then again, as I've already mentioned, make sure that you are not lowering certain coverage limits just to maybe get a lower price. This is definitely the most common mistake that I see people make. And it's definitely important here in Michigan with our auto insurance laws, especially around your PIP coverage and your bodily injury limits. So just something to be aware of. And overall, with all of this, again, I will be the first to admit that independent agents don't always have the lowest rates. But for you as a policyholder, it can definitely be a huge advantage working with somebody that does have access to multiple very competitive insurance companies that are specific to the marketplace here in Michigan. And at the same time, you might be getting a little better, more personal service that you might want out of your insurance agent. So thank you for watching. And if you are looking for help with your auto insurance specifically or insurance in general, I would love the opportunity to work with you and see if our team can help. There are a lot of ways to get a hold of me, and they should all be in the description below. Please feel free to text, call, email, fill out a contact form, whatever's easiest. And if you have any other questions about insurance, please feel free to reach out directly or leave them in the comments below. I would love to help answer those as well. So thank you again.